It's the grandson of Right Thought. So there was 5 wise virgins and 5 foolish virgins. The wise virgins had oil in their lamp. So when the bridegroom called, they lit their lamps and they entered in to the wedding feast. The foolish virgins had left to go buy some oil for their lamps because they had run out. They had none in their lamps. So today, do you have oil in your lamp? Are you filled with the word of the Most High Yah? Because that is your oil. That's how you light your light in this world. Truth is light. How can you light your lamp without truth? If light is truth. And how can you have truth without the word of the Most High Creator, who created all of this and gave you his word? And that word became flesh and dwelt among us and taught us. That light came into the darkness, but the darkness comprehended it not. So in this dark world you live in, they don't comprehend the light that shines. It's just that simple. They don't understand it when it's shining. You understand that? The truth, in other words. So when the truth goes forth in a world of lies, which is what darkness is, you see, in a world full of lies, when the truth goes forth, the lies don't comprehend it because they're lies. You see, that's darkness. See, it's not about where you are physically, it's where you are spiritually. Because where you are spiritually trumps where you are physically. I'll say that again. Where you are spiritually trumps where you are physically. So Paul is singing in the prison cell with the chains on him. He's singing. The chains come off. The gates spring forth open. Because of where he is spiritually. You see? I am free. I am free. Because that's the truth. And that makes the light shine. Which makes the fear and the lies go away, which are the chains that are on you. Those are lies. Abba made you free. So if anybody puts chains on you, I am free. But that's Abba Yah's words. So if you don't have his words, then you don't know what to say when you find yourself in bondage. Do you? So who saves us? Is it not the great I am that delivers us from bondage again the second time? The second Exodus? Is it not the great I am delivering us again? Because find yourself in a pinch and let's see if I am don't get you out of it. I am put you in it, and let's see if I am don't get you out of it. Because when you say I am sick, you end up sick. It puts you in it. But when you say I am healthy, you become healthy. It puts you in it. So when he said, choose this day, Israel, who you shall serve, life or death, do you see why he said that? I said right before you, red pill, blue pill, which one you want? Truth or lies? That's what he's saying. And so what y'all gonna choose? Life or death today? Because it's all determined based upon where you're putting yourself, see? But if you don't have any oil in your lamp or a word of the Most High, then when the storm comes, you don't know what to say. So if you find yourself starving, you just panic, like most people are about to do. Start kicking in doors, stealing, robbing, panicking, snatching, grabbing, killing for it. But that's not Abba Yah's way. What were we taught? To take no thought of what you shall eat or drink. So those that know that will be able to use those words. Those who don't know it, don't have oil in their lamp, won't be able to use those words. They will panic. And we all know if you live by the sword, what happens? Okay. So then, shouldn't you be filling your oil into that lamp right now as best you can? See, you should have been doing it when you had time, like the wise virgins did. They took the time to get their oil, to fill their lamps with it. And now people are scrambling around trying to find a source to get some oil. Going to a preacher to get some oil. Going to a so-called guru to get some oil. Going to this temple to get some oil. Trying to get this YouTuber to get some oil from them. Trying to get this YouTuber to get some oil from them. Trying to get this scientist to get some oil from them. Trying to get this scholar to get some oil from them. Trying to get, and you're desolate. You're empty. You still haven't found the answer. When all along it said it right there in Abba Yah's word what it was, which was love. Over and over and over and over. Love is the fulfilling of the law. He who loveth has fulfilled the law. Romans. Check and see if it's in there. All y'all who doubting that is love that conquers all. Y'all don't understand Abba Yah? Then y'all don't understand how to be a father. Then you don't know how to be a husband. So then what do you think you losing it for? Why you think you can't keep her? Why you think you can't keep it? Because you have not come into alignment with divine order, like I was saying earlier. It's just that simple. So you are desolate of oil. You don't have any spring of life to pour into a woman. You can't do your job as a husbandman. Look up the word husbandman and see what the definition of it is. Because it don't mean what you were taught it was. So if you can't farm, if you can't till that woman's mind, if you can't tend to her garden and steer it to truth, and when the weeds rise up, pull the weeds, if you can't do it, then you can't be a husbandman, can you? No, you can't. You're going to have to shine your light in the garden. And when you pull the weeds, do they hurt? Yep, sometime. But you can't be a bitch ass nigga that's scared to pull them. Oh my God, if I do that, she'll get mad at me. You got to pull them anyway. That's what real men do. Because they really love for real. See? They sacrifice themselves. So when she come at him or refuse to reverence him or whatever the case may be, he still is about his father's business. Sorry, baby, I know you don't like it, but I got to pull this shit. It's just like when you get anything done to you, you don't want to do it. But it's going to benefit you. People right now getting their feet rubbed on, hurting like a motherfucker to get them feet rubbed. But it help your feet, don't it? It's painful as hell, but it help. When you eat something bad as hell, and you got your stomach say, oh, what the fuck, put this shit out. It make you vomit. Yeah, it's painful as hell, uncomfortable as hell, but it make you feel better, don't it? A woman say, I want a baby. I want to have a baby. Now I'm ready. She has a baby. She birthed it. Baby hurt like a motherfucker when she birthed it. But as soon as the baby come out, it was worth it, wasn't it? You're working out in the gym, your body aching and hurting like burning like a motherfucker. Sometimes you injured yourself on the way. But when you got that body you wanted, it was worth it, wasn't it? It was that degree you wanted so bad. You slaved and slaved and studied and studied and studied and studied and studied and listened to lo-fi music till you couldn't listen to no more lo-fi music studying. You pulled your hair damn near out. Almost damn near committed suicide. But you got that degree. It was worth it, wasn't it? If that's what it is for you. Whatever it is, it take pain, y'all. And y'all are all running from it. Y'all scared to accept it. You're scared to accept it. See, the sooner you enter into it, the quicker it's over and done. The longer you put it off, the more the fear builds up, the scarier it is to actually go forth with it. It's like jumping into a swimming pool. You go and you dip your toe in. Oh, it's so cold. I'm not jumping in there. But you're going to eventually get in anyway. So why don't you just run and jump in? It's going to be cold as hell for a second. Hell yeah, it do be. But then it passes. But you stepping all in, inching by inch. Oh, shit. Oh. Then the water get up there by your thighs. Oh, my God. Oh. Then it got up there near your genitals. Oh, my gosh. Oh, shit. You jumping, running back, then come back in a little bit. Oh, then it go up around your stomach. Oh shit! Who the hell got time for all that? Just jump in. Okay? The longer you put things off, the more fear builds up. More anxiety has time to build up. The more Satan has time to lie to you about it. And that's what's happening here. You guys have been putting off the Abba Yah's word because of fear, not because of anything else. I would do it, but I want it, but no. I heard this. You guys are not judging righteous judgment. You're judging by seeing with your eyes and by what you hear with your ears. Now, go into your Bible and read what it says about the branch. He shall not judge with his eyes or the hearing of with his ears, but he shall judge righteous judgment, right thinking judgment. So all of you who are judging by your ears are judging wrong. You have to search the matter out and then you can make a judgment of it. Isn't that right? So if you're judging the Most High's word, shouldn't you read it in its entirety thoroughly for yourself before you start judging it? So all of you who are lying, saying, oh, that word is this, that word is that, and you haven't read it, how the fuck you looking right now? Like a stupid ass, dumbass, baby's kid. And without oil in his lamp. And that's why your ass is on the outside of the doors when you returned after your search for the oil, which you never found. You came back, the door was closed. You're not putting the word into your heart. You don't have any truth then. You don't have truth. Y'all haven't seen it because you haven't put it to the test. If you put his word to the test, then you'll see it. And then you'll be bearing testimony to it when you see it. Instead of having fear, let me test his word. I'm hungry as hell. I don't have any food. So let me see. He says, take no thought. He says, look at the birds. Okay, let me actually go look. Let me not just read that and just, okay, whatever. No, let me actually do what he says do. He's the master. Let me test his words. See if he really is a master. Y'all so scared. Y'all don't really do that shit. Master boxer in the ring, but you think you a badass boxer. So get in there and test the master boxer and see if he's really a master. Nah, hell, you find every excuse not to. Man, no, that nigga ain't shit. He Floyd Mayweather. You're like, Floyd Mayweather really ain't shit. That nigga don't know how to box. He's a bum. You get your ass in there with him and you see then. You see how long you last. That nigga will walk through your ass. You'll be so surprised, like, damn, I was watching that shit on TV just thinking, yeah, he's fighting other professional prize fighters and he's doing that shit. So what the hell you think he's going to do to you? Y'all don't want to give people their props when they put the work in. Hard work and dedication, he say. Same thing like us with the word of the Most High. So we code with the shit, see? Because it was hard work and dedication. We stuck to it. We stuck to it like glue. Never strayed from it. Virgins. Only know one God. Only know Yahusha. Only know one Messiah. We only know one Abba Yah. The invisible God. The one you can't make no image of. Okay? So y'all need to stop trying. Y'all got a cross up there talking about that's Jesus Christ hanging up there. An image. He says, do not serve graven images. Y'all are so silly. That thing was graven. Carved. And y'all, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Yeah, Cristo Redentor on the hill up there. Yeah, okay, that's a graven image, ain't it? Whoo, boy. Y'all don't know how to listen to Abba Yah at all. So y'all ain't got no oil in your lamp. Because y'all want to serve everybody but Abba Yah, see? Y'all want to listen to everybody else. You ain't even read the Bible. And then somebody says, yeah, King James was a white man that did this and tricked us and made a version of this and all this other shit. You haven't even read it yet. So how do you know what it say? That's like a novel, any novel. And I'm like, man, that was a good ass book. And you're like, no, it wasn't. That book's been rigged. And I'm like, have you ever read it? No. Oh my God. How the fuck ignorant is that? How stupid is that, man? I mean, is there any grown folks out here listening to this message that understands this and agrees, like, that has seen this for themselves, that says, this shit is crazy. This ain't nothing but a bunch of kids. Yes, that's right. 6 and 7-year-olds you're dealing with. They got cut off. They call it arrested development. That's what happened to those kind of people. They didn't get a chance to live like Abel didn't as a kid. They were cut off. So now they're dead. Unattached to I am. They don't know who I am is. They don't know. So they just morph and change with the wind. So whatever spirit comes passing by, that's what you're going to see from day to day. Whatever spirit jumps in that vessel, because it's empty. It's void. The light was cut out a long time ago by some wickedness. And those are things you just have to accept. But if you ain't got no light, when somebody walks in your house, you can't make out who they are. You just see a silhouette of a person. They go, hey, I'm your friend. You go, okay, yeah, I guess you are my friend. You say you are. They evil as hell, got the gangly ass teeth in their mouth, horns on their head, but you can't see none of that shit because it's too dark. You ain't got no light in your house. The word of God, which illuminates, makes everything clear for what it is when you have it. And you'll see it because people will start to react when they hear the truth of themselves. You'll see it. Wait, you're saying I'm this? No, Abba Yah's saying you're that. Well, I didn't know that. Nope, because you didn't know Abba Yah's word. Isn't it simple? Silawam Yisraelah.